it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If so, you can subscribe. The button is always down below. I post beauty, lifestyle, and panning videos and more. It's not just like a one-stop shop. Okay, that was weird. Here I do like a lot. And today I'm going to be sharing my best of 2020 favorites. So these are going to be all my lifestyle type of things that I've loved in the past year, which I'm super excited about and stuff. So yeah, let's just get right into it. As we all know, 2020 was a weird year, but I do feel like I don't know, in both of my videos, I feel like I didn't have a ton of stuff. Like I feel like I consistently pan stuff. I consistently use stuff around. So I feel like I don't really have too many new things and stuff, but I still obviously love making these videos and I still have favorites and I love sharing those. These are like one of my favorite videos to film. So here we are. But yeah, 2020 was weird. Yeah, that's besides the point. But I did already do my best of beauty, so I'll link that down below so you can check that out. I did that just a few days ago. So now we're doing the lifestyle stuff we love. So I guess I'll start very random and talk about coffee favorites. I feel like this was the year of coffee for me. I just got into like a lot of different things and this little contraption was a big thing. A lot of people are mentioning these for 2020. A lot of people are using them. So basically this is an electric whisk mixer thingy. So basically just press the button and it like, you can like make your own cold foam for coffee, like Starbucks style. You can whip. Basically, you can make like a whipped coffee. You can literally do so much with this. That's first what I use it for, because when I was trying to whip coffee the first time, I was just hand whipping it. And that took like 20 minutes, where this, it could literally take you under 2 minutes, even under a minute. When I do my like, frothing, my little whipped topping on my coffee, it literally takes me under a minute to whip it. This is super fast. You just basically, I use like heavy whipping cream. You can use half and half too, but it'll take you a little bit longer to whip it. And then you can add like whatever flavoring you like, if you have like coffee syrups or if you have creamer you like, and then whip it and put on top of your coffee. It is delicious. I love it. And I love this thing so much because I actually did get it for my birthday. You can get them at Target, Amazon, pretty much anywhere. I'll have this one linked down below specifically, but I love this because it just whips your coffee so fast and we love that. And it comes like with a little cute little holder, so if you have a coffee bar, like it can just sit there. Like I said, very random. Now, and like that's, I have another coffee contraption, but I haven't used it in a while. And I suppose it was a 2020 favorite, but coffee is just 2020 favorite. Let's just be real. And now onto like clothing type things I loved in this past year. So I was real into sweatpants. I mean, I stopped wearing jeans in March. The last time I wore jeans was my birthday in September. And yes, I do wear a jean type pants for work, I guess. I do wear jeans, even though those are like a really cozy jean. So it's not even jeans, they're like black. They're supposed to be dress pants, but I think they're like a really comfortable pant. Maybe they're like I don't know what they are. But they're very comfortable, so it doesn't feel like I'm wearing jeans. Anyways, that was besides the point. I ditched jeans because I was just over it. I was like, well, if I'm gonna be staying home and if I'm going to be doing school from home in March, I said this, I'm not going to be wearing jeans. I give up. I actually hated wearing jeans anyways. So yeah, I got real into joggers this year. So I have a couple different pairs. Half of mine are in the dryer because I just did my laundry, but I'm going to show you the ones I have. So the first ones I have are from Costco, and if I can link any of these, I'll link them down below. And this is what they look like and stuff. They're super cozy. I'm trying to do like try on. I say I always try. I say I will do a try on. I say that a lot, but sometimes I don't. But these are super cute and they kind of like cinch as you get down lower, and they cinch to like your ankles and that part, and they're just really cozy from Costco. Can't beat that. I have the purple pair. I also have a black pair. That's it. And then these are the best sweatpants of 2020. I'm putting it out there, the best. You need to go out and buy these because they're so amazing and they're very popular. So I honestly think they're like sold out. They might be sold out, but I'll link them down below. But I have these. They're from Wild Fable, which is a brand that you get from Target. So comfy. I love the design on these, and it's just so comfy and cozy. They're only $18, which I think is pretty good for a sweatpant. They're so cozy. I think they're supposed to be even a jogger sweatpant. I don't know, but I really love them. They have pockets and everything. These are like my cozy pants. I live in these. Like when I get out of work and I come home, I change into these immediately because I love them. They're super cozy and I just love them. I actually just ordered myself a black pair, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, these are my favorites. So cozy, so warm. They have like, they're like fuzzy on the inside, which is perfect for winter, especially if you live in a cold climate like I do. I'm gonna save like the music for last because it's gonna be a little complicated, but I guess next we can talk about TV, which you know is my addiction. Normally I would say this for last because best for last, but I need to talk about this. So TV. There were 2 shows for me in my 2020, and these are all the things I either discovered in 2020 or came out in 2020 or I loved obsessively in 2020. So that's where these come from. There are 2 shows that really got me through 2020 and stuff, and I think if you know me, you know what I'm about to say. That's 911 Lone Star. I'm addicted to like shows that are like emergency type dramas, I suppose is an easy way to explain it. I really like medical dramas. I really like high intensity type shows. I think that's actually a better way to explain it. That's kind of my thing. So this show came out actually, I think in the beginning of January, mid to beginning of January, and I was obsessed. I saw the promo in like, I don't know, like November of the previous year, and I was like, oh my god, this looks so good. And then I watched it and I was like, okay, addicted. And this was my favorite show. And during lockdown quarantine, I literally binged this like daily. It was on my rotation like daily. I would watch it. It was only 10 episodes for season 1, so I'd watch it every day, repeat. So basically 911 Lone Star is based in Austin, Texas. It is a like high stake emergency type show. It's basically about a group of firefighters and medics and one cop in Austin, Texas, and it's supposed to be about inclusion and diversity, and it's just an amazing show. It's probably the most diverse show I've ever seen on TV. The cast is amazing. It's just the best cast on TV. Yes, I put it out there, and I watch a lot of TV, so I feel like my opinion is very valid, if that makes any sense. Wow, and clearly I'm obsessed with that show because if you don't follow me, you wouldn't know that I have a podcast based around this where I talk about this with my friends, so we love that. But it was definitely like the show that got me through most of 2020, and I loved it. And if you haven't seen it, definitely highly recommend. I highly recommend it. It's really good, especially if you like high intensity type shows, but also like I feel like there's humor in it. I also feel like it's just so good. Another show that I started watching this year and I became very obsessed with is Schists Creek. Everyone for years, it just ended its 6th season. Like it just came out on Netflix a couple months ago, quite a few months ago actually, like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. But I just recently watched it in like November, I think. I have no idea, but I started watching it because everyone talks about it and I'm like, okay, like I need to know what this is about. Like I knew the plot lines of it, but I was like, okay. And I got addicted so fast. I watched it faster than I'd like to admit, but like who cares? And yeah, so if you don't know what it's about, it's basically about this very wealthy family who basically gets screwed over by a business partner and they are bankrupt. So they lose everything. They lose their like big, huge mansion of a house, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, I guess I would suppose it was an accountant type person, like sat them down and was like, well, you purchased this town called Schists Creek in the early 90s. And the dad was like, yeah, for my joke for my son. And basically since they bought that town, they had ownership of that town, so that was the only thing they had left. So they had to move there to a town that is like literally such a dumpster town. Like they move into this motel that's really crappy. It has like a drippy ceiling and just really disgusting, which obviously was like a major shock for them, I guess. And it kind of shows like how they have to adapt to new life as being basically poor. But they go to this town and it's a town of love and acceptance. Like everyone in Schitt's Creek is weird. So they can be who they are without being judged. And Schitt's Creek is basically just about love, and everyone there is weird, so everyone just loves each other. I don't know how to explain it perfectly, but it's such a great show, and I especially love it season 3, episode 9 forward. I think we all know why the relationship is the best relationship in the show, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. I would highly recommend it. It was one of those shows where people, like friends would talk about it, be like, you have to watch it. I'm like, nah, I'll never watch it. And here I am a few years later, and I'm actually wearing a shirt off Etsy from the show, which I'll link down below. Really like it, and if you know the show, you know what this means. Rose Apothecary, we love, we stand it, and this is so cozy, by the way. I would say it's a 2020 favorite, but it's definitely not because I got it in 2021. Anyway, so those are like my favorite shows of the year. Really love those. I don't really have favorite movies because I'm not like a movie person. Like I don't watch movies that much, especially lately. I watched, I think, technically 4 movies in 2020 that I can remember. I think I watched other ones in 2020, but for the most part, those are the ones that I watched. Watched 2 Christmas movies and 2 non-Christmas movies from what I can remember, but I don't really have like movie favorites, movies, TV, and I don't really feel like I have too many other favorites other than those. So I suppose now I'll talk about music. So I guess now I'll talk about music. I feel like some of my favorite songs came from Lone Star, like The Night We Met by the Lord Huron. That was really, oh, I love that song. It just reminds me of Tarlos every time I think of it. So good, like perfect love song. I'm not gonna play any of these, but I think I want to do my top 20 songs of 2020 on my Instagram. So be sure to follow along over there. I'll probably end up posting that the day this goes up, so tomorrow. I like kind of listen to a set music. I listen to either a set artist or a set, you know, playlist. I remember really being obsessed with the song this year, Ophelia by the Lumineers. I think it's a couple years old, but like I apparently just discovered it. It's such a like an upbeat, like fun song. I don't know, I just really loved that one. Be a Light by Thomas Rhett featuring Reba McEntire and more, because there's like 5 other people on this track. I really liked that song. That was a very uplifting song in a time where we need uplifting, and I just love that and the meaning behind it. It's just so meaningful, and I love meaningful songs. Like I'm not one to like really, I like a song that tells a story. I just feel like it's a lot more beautiful. I don't know. I Hope by Gabby Barrett was another one I really liked. I don't know. It's just like a very like, it's basically a song about getting cheated on. Real uplifting stuff. And like she's thriving post breakup. I don't know. But like she's just thriving. She doesn't need him. And I love that. And that's a really good song. I also like the song Just About Over You by Priscilla Block. If you didn't know, this song like went viral off TikTok. She like wrote this, released it on, put it on there. People got it so she could record it. And I just love that, even that story. That one's good. She also has a couple newer songs out, but that one is definitely the song of 2020. One of the top ones. So yes, I love that. And oh, so good. Probably try to link these down below, the songs. Most of them are on a playlist though, and I'm gonna also do the top 20 songs of 2020. I feel like this wasn't too many favorites, But these are definitely the top things that I was loving in 2020. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what your favorites were lifestyle wise, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I have so much coming up in 2021. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.